From the YouTube dojo, this is Weeknight and Lily Muller, and now a man who is to YouTube as George Lowe is to Space Ghost and Brock. Ellie Cunny Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight. I am Ellie Cunny Muller. Okay, let's do this thing, huh? Tonight's Shoutout Spotlight winners are bolt-on reviews and fan edits, Sweet Echo Jen, and Entertainer's Warehouse. Yes. They do everything from vlogs to fan-made intros and movie trailers and things like that to actually genuine gaming videos. That's right. Check those people out if you have time and you won't be disappointed, alright? Now, tonight we are talking about George Lowe. Why? Because George Lowe was the man behind Space Ghost. That's right, he was. He changed late night TV for the Cartoon Network. Yeah, I know. Odd, right? Anyway, he made Adult Swim odd. I mean, come on, he did. Right? Besides doing Space Ghost and The Brock Show, very briefly, he also did Cartoon Planet. I mean, come on. Cartoon Planet. And that was either a show on Cartoon Network or a block on Cartoon Network that showed basically all the old cartoons from yesteryear, if you catch my drift. Alright. Now, people have always asked me if George Lowe will ever host a real late night talk show on TV as himself. I don't know. And here are the top 8 reasons why. Number 8. George is not that funny outside the recording booth. Number 7. George knows that I might be his competition. Number 6. His monologues will probably be about politics. I don't think so. Number 5. His real late night talk show will probably suck. Number 4. He's the man behind Space Ghost. Number 3. Has he ever watched this show before? Number 2. He needs to watch a real late night talk show before he can host one. And number 1, he will forever be remembered as the man who created Adult Swim. Now, let me ask you folks one question. Alright? Have you ever watched Space Ghost before? And have you ever heard the smooth voice stylings of Mr. George Lowe? It's a 2-part question. So, please respond to that 2-part question down below in the comments, alright? Now, let's talk to MP in the purple dog. George Lowe, the man behind Space Ghost. Yes, exactly. He actually did the voice of Space Ghost on Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Wait a minute. Wasn't that a late night talk show in the 90s? Yes, indeed. And it was on Cartoon Network, no less. Holy cow! So, if it hadn't been for Space Ghost Coast to Coast, they wouldn't have had the Eric Andre show. Apparently. Oh boy. Oh boy. Uh-huh. Told him. I told him that would happen. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the 10 out of 10 scale. Okay, tonight we are talking about George Lowe.
Who's that?
He's the man behind Space Ghost.
What?
Yeah. You know, Space Ghost Coast to Coast?
What?
Yeah. That was an actual late night talk show on Adult Swim / Cartoon Network back in the 90s.
Yes, again. What?
Look.
Look.
That's him, alright.
Okay,
He
so
did Space Ghost Coast to Coast. And unless you think it's a joke, take a look at this. This was actually a talk show.
man, that show was was shit.
But it had Brock. Remember that character that's on the Brock show? Remember that? This is Brock. An alien who's trying to take over the galaxy. Now,
It was even on Cartoon Network, which is sad.
but it was on Cartoon Network. It was
I
also
told
on
you!
TBS and TNT.
What do you mean it was also on Cartoon Network? Anyway, like I was trying to say, it was on Cartoon Network, which is sad. Not Adult Swim, you dumb chicken nugget.
But it then moved to Adult Swim, where new episodes were made until 2004.
And then reruns back in 2009, 10, I don't know. I remember seeing it on television. I cringed from eyeball to earball. Don't ask how I grew an earball. I just.
Okay, now, going back to George Lowe for a second. Alright, he did occasional voiceover work for TBS all throughout the late 80s and early 90s. He also did some stuff for the Cartoon Network.
Please don't say the Cartoon Network.
But here's the thing I know. Alright, you remember what I was talking about earlier about Space Ghost Coast to Coast?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? After it ended the 10-year run on Cartoon Network, it was revived on, listen to this, Game Tap. Look at this, right? He also did Cartoon Planet, Celebrity Deathmatch.
I don't even know that.
Okay. He also did Anime Talk Show.
Shut up. The Aqua Team Hunger Force. Good job.
Robot Chicken.
Shut up. Good job. Gotta be bad to do that. You gotta be real bad.
Okay. And then he did a show entitled Off the Air.
So this show never aired.
It did air. But they aired at 4 a.m.
Exactly. It never aired. Duh. I mean, if it aired at 4 a.m.
And it premiered on New Year's Day, 2011, at 4 a.m.
Who the fuck is up at that time? I'll tell you who. Not a fucking one. Who the hell is up at 12? Who the hell is up at 4 o'clock? No one. Except...
Harvard?
Shut up. Except if you can't sleep. That's the only time you're gonna be up at that time.
He also did the Drinky Crow Show.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I just got triggered.
What do you think?
I don't know.
He did Space Ghost.
What kind of Space Ghost?
That is a superhero who apparently was hired to do a late-night talk show in outer space.
I know! Anyway, Space Ghost suck. Hashtag flat one time. It's pretty much like, hey, I am the editor for TV. You suck. No, you suck. Well, why don't we get your guest out? Okay, here's Hulk Hogan. But it's just randomly clipped together Hulk Hogan. He was in Aqua Team Hunger Force.
He did.
Shut up. He was in Robot Chicken. Those are good shows.
What about the Block Show?
No one cares. You piece of chicken nuggets. And we give you chicken out of 10.
Alright folks, that's the show for tonight. I'll see you all tomorrow. That's the news, and I'm out. Farewell, bye-bye, farewell.